You see, this is my attitude to business. I believe that when you are doing a business, you have to have control over your business, 100% control. So you don't need Delola to set up for you. You don't need me to set up for you. So I've done series of video, and today I've made sure that I'm busy throughout today to update my software manuals, so that once you are not too lazy, you can go through the manual and the manual will be sufficient for you. Though none of us, most of us may not be computer guru, we may not know about software, but at least when you want to ask for something, yeah, I'm going to record the meeting for sure. I will record the meeting. Already recording the meeting, so that you can revisit it. I always record my meeting. So now, what I want to do today is I just want to discuss my new manual for the software with every one of us. And after the meeting, I'm going to drop the manual on the groups for every one of us to download. Despite the fact that you have it before, does not mean you cannot download it, because what you are downloading is different from what you have with you for now. So that is the purpose of today's webinar. So let's quickly jump into it, and I'm recording the video so that it can be we can be able to get used to it after the let me check if I'm picking the right manual here. Yeah, this is the right manual. Yeah, I think this is the right, this is the latest manual. Okay, it's fine. So I'm going to start sharing the manual from. Okay, let me start from the beginning again. Some of us has a noisy background. Please, you can mute your mic. Please let us mute our mic. Let us mute our mic for now, so that we will not disturb the other people. Can we please, everybody, can we please mute our mic so that you can only listen to me? Okay. Yeah. Now, what we are going to do, okay, please don't raise up your hand now. Let me finish the class. Yes, if you don't hear me, that means there could be problem from your end. There could be problem with your laptop or your audio. You can check it. Everything is okay from me, from my end. Okay, let me quickly jump into it now. I think people that are just coming late, they will bother me a bit this night. Okay, let me quickly jump into it. So I think all of us are seeing the sharing video. If you see the sharing video, I mean the sharing, if on your screen you are seeing the manual, please just say yes, so that I can know that I can continue. You can unmute your line and say yes, or you can raise up your hand, or you can send me message, because I don't just want to be talking without carrying everybody along. Can't see the screen. Okay, somebody cannot see the screen. Okay, let me reshare it. Let me reshare the screen. Share the screen again. I think this is the screen I want to share. I think you should be able to see my screen now. So now, before I continue, there's a disclaimer here that tells us that all of us know that forex trading is not is not an easy task. So just try to know that we are all taking risk, but we are taking a calculated risk. So I won't talk much about all these pages. All this one just show us how to install, which some of us have known. And let me come to where I will I got, please, people should mute their mic, please. Once you want to join this kind of a meeting, you have to mute your mic. We don't need to be telling people to mute the mic, please. mute your mic, because some people are greeting each other and we are hearing what they are saying. It's not proper. So it's okay. I've tried to mute some of them. So let's continue. Okay. Okay. Now, let me now come here. All this one I explained in my first lecture. So I'm going to, when you install, you see the smiling face, all this. Now let me start from. I've already shared my screen. Can we see people that saw my screen, please? You can't see my screen. Okay. Let me. Okay. No problem. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen now? No. You can't see my screen. You're supposed to see my screen now. Please mute your mic. Mute your mic. Oh my God. Okay, let me reshare my screen. Can you see my screen now? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Please mute your mic. Mute your mic immediately you finish speaking. Some mic are making noise. Some people are greeting, and it's affecting. After this, I will not allow anybody that comes late again. Please, I won't admit because it's disturbing me. I will only be continuing with the webinar based on the people that join at appropriate time. We have spent 11 minutes and I have not done anything tangible. So now, if you look at your software, don't mind there's some function you won't see in your software, because this manual was done for version 6 and all of us, we are using version 8 now. So if you see something that is missing from what you are seeing in your manual, just take care of what you are seeing inside your screen, inside your software, because this software was developed when I was running version 7 of the software. Okay, so by now we're supposed to know what is buy and sell means in the software. Some of us that have been using it. in version 8, I've removed what you call reverse mode, so don't care about that. Because many people are telling me about the software, they have issue. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing again this night. And if you go to the software, you see what you call first lot size. First lot size, always leave it as 0.01. And I'm going to tell you the reason why you should leave it at 0.01, guys. You see, if you put 0.02, the risk on a particular asset will be so much. But if you use 0.01 on pounds USD, you can invest another 0.01 on Euro Japanese yen. Definitely you have split your risk on two assets than to put your risk on one asset. So it's good for you to learn how to spread your risk over different assets. So that's what the first lot size is doing in your software. Edging distance. Every asset has its own edging distance. For now, you are going to be using my edging distance that I will show you this night. Because some people, they just use the software as it is. And the settings inside that software is not okay. You have to configure your preset. We call it preset. And what is the function of preset? The software is just like a car. And the preset is like a driver. A car without a driver will never drive itself. So, and if you are using my software, the way Adelola gave it to you, the way you downloaded it from the manual, it's like you are now using the car with a wrong driver. And when you use a car with the wrong driver, that means accident is going to happen. And what is that can happen? The kind of accident that can happen in this situation is the car, somebody is coughing, please off your mic. That the kind of accident you are going to see in this kind of scenario is that you are going to blow up your capital. You are going to blow up your capital. So that is what is making me quickly do this webinar this night to explain to you why you must use a preset. I've done the preset. I'm going to show you how you are going to use it, and you are going to use a preset based on your capital. So we know that edging distance, like I'm saying, if you read it, each like a pounds USD, the edging distance is 30. I don't just pick the 30. I've studied how edging pounds USD. I've studied how it moves. So that's why I put the distance, the edging distance there. Now, starting hours, that is the hour you want the software to start trading. If you put 9 o'clock there, and that means 8 o'clock, 8:30, 1 minute to 9, the software will not place a trade. For some of us that are trading full auto, you understand? So that's why if you look at your software, you always start at 0 hour and it ends at 24 hours. End hours means the time the software will stop working. So let's keep on going. Maximum drawdown, just put a capital that is greater than your capital. For example, if your capital is 50,000 cents or $50,000, you are going to put 50,001. That means you want to risk the whole capital, but the software will not risk the whole capital based on our preset. So magic number, this magic number is very important. You remember that we are trading edging. So if, for example, if you want to trade pounds USD, you are going to open pounds USD 2 times. 2 times. You are going to open the pounds USD 2 times. One of the charts is for buying and one of the charts is for selling. So each chart must come with its own magic number. If you open the same pair and you put the same magic number, you are confusing the driver of the software, which is your preset. So the software will not know which chart is trading. So magic number is very important. I'm going to show it to us. Manual confirmation. Manual confirmation is job inside the software is that, for example, let's say you have $1,000. You don't want to convert your dollar to cents. Yes, you can trade with even $500 with my software, but you cannot trade it full auto. That means you have to do some analysis before you tell the software to place a trade. So that is where we use manual confirmation. For example, if I place a trade on pounds USD, I will put manual confirmation to true. So once that trade pick profit, the software will refuse to go back to the market and place another trade. The software must wait for you as the owner of the money to say place a trade again. But if somebody put $1,000 into cents, which is 100,000 cents, you can put manual confirmation to false. That means if the software place a trade and make a profit, it will quickly go back and open another trade, because you have what? You have a lot of money to play with in the market. Checking closing one order, because we trade edging. So once one side is profit, the software will close everything, both negative and positive trades. But if you look at negative and positive, if you deduct it from each other, you are still coming out with the profit. So we normally set it to true. Close target money. Close target money in this value, in this system, means that the target money, for example, if you say, okay, you are placing a trade and your target money is $2, you are telling the software that close my profit as soon as I have $2 or 2 cents. So target money, there's 2 types of target money. This second target money means, for example, let's say we place a maximum martingale level to be 10, and we place risk level to be 5. We are going to tell software that, look, I can take 10 chances. I can take 10 chances, and now each chances I want to make $2. But once I fail 5 times, please, I don't need $2 again. I want 1 cent or I want 10 cents. So the software will be calculating how many times you have placed a risk in the market. Once it's up to 5 times, the software will change your profit to 50 cents so that it can quickly close and reset your trade again. So let's keep on moving. Then step lot, forget about this, because like I told you, is version 8 we are using now. All this thing I'm explaining is in version 7 of the software. So now Samantha buy sell, we didn't use it again. So what I'm going to explain now is to go down and come to what we call the settings. Yeah, some people, when you get your manual, some people ask me, Mr. Folari, please, where will I download the software? You see, each manual comes with demo and live. If you click on this, it's a demo software you are downloading. So you can run it on demo account. You understand? And if you click this, it's a live account, it's a live software for your account you are downloading. This one will not run on any account apart from the account we compiled for. And why this one will not run on any live account, it will run on any demo account. So that is it. And sometimes some people call me that I downloaded, but when I click on the software, it's telling me it could not run. You don't need to run the software. You copy and paste it. I'm going to show you everything, how you are going to set up everything this night, so that you are going to have control of your business. You don't need to be calling me to help you set up again. Now, if you come to this page, I put it a step-by-step instruction on how to set up your account. Once you click this one, it's going to tell you a brief video that explained critically. I did this video on Wednesday because a lot of people keep on calling me despite the fact that there are videos in the manual for them to follow. So once you watch this video, you will see everything the way you're supposed to do it. So having said that, let's keep on moving down the screen. And I've tried to rearrange the manual. Number one, you set up free AWS. Number two, you download. If you don't know how to download Forex for You, I've put the Forex for You folder here. You can click on it and download it. Number three, how to migrate from laptop to your PC. I've explained again here. Number four, how to install Expert Advisor. Number five, how to set up a preset for edging. This one, number five, can be difficult for some of us for now because we just started. So don't really mind yourself. I've created preset for you. I'm going to show you how you are going to use the preset in the video. Please mute your mic. Adeleke, Mr. Adeleke, mute your mic. Akilo and ND, I will answer the question. Just write your question down. I can see that you guys are raising up your hand. Write your question down. After the presentation, I will listen to everybody's question. Please make sure that you ask a question that is bothering you last week. This week should be better than last week. You understand? So now let's move down again. Now this is a new page that all of you doesn't have now, except a guy that I compiled the software for this night. So from this page, you have to understand trading preset for Edging Pro Expert Advisor. So that's what I really want to discuss with us this night. You understand? So now if you look at it here, below our preset images and downloadable preset for traders. Let's say you have $500 capital or you have 500 cents. Like I said last week to some people, Forex doesn't know denomination. MT4 just know the characters, I mean the digits, the number of digits. Like this one now is just 3 digits capital. But don't use anything less than $500 or 500 cents. If you use 400, 300, 200, 100, this software will not handle it. I won't lie to you. So for example, let's say your capital is $500 or 500 cents. Your buy chart, this is how you are going to set it up. You see buy, the first lot is 0.01, and if you look at this interface, it's different from the interface I'm explaining with at the beginning of the manual. You can see that this is new version. This interface is for version 8. So this is the interface you're supposed to see, not the interface I'm explaining at the top. The interface I'm explaining at the top is for version 7. So now look at this. Now is one chart. Let's say I have $500 or 500 cents. I will open two charts and I want to trade pounds USD, which I'm going to display for you. I'm going to do the practical here before we round up. So I'll put two charts, one for buy, one for sell. Then I will make sure that the magic number are not the same. If you look at the magic number of buy is 1. If you look at the magic number of sell is 2. You see, every other thing are the same apart from the first order type sell, magic number is 2. And if you come here, first order type is buy, magic number is 1. Those are the things that will keep on changing. So, and let me keep on going down. Now, if you have a capital of $1,000, this is the preset. This is how it's going to be. This is the preset that you are going to use to trade it. So, which I'm going to practicalize for every one of us as time goes on. Now, if you want to trade gold, gold comes with its own preset because gold is different from currency. So, if you look at this setup, you have two setup, and you can see the edging distance of gold is different from edging distance of currency. Let me quickly show you. This is a currency. Look at the edging distance is 30. Here is 30. And risk level close money is 50 cents. Risk level close money is 50 cents for capital that is 1,000. And if you look at martingale level is 5. Risk level is 3. What it means that when you want to risk your trade 5 times, if risk level now reach 3, if the risk is now 3, you want to do what? You want to quickly set you want software to be looking for 50 cents. But if everything goes well, the software will be looking for $2 or 2 cents as a profit. So you have to understand this preset, how it works. But this is the gold, and this is the preset for gold. This capital is for any capital that is up to $10,000 or 10,000 cents or up. And I'm going to explain it later. I'm going to explain it as well. But if you look at it, edging distance is 30, edging distance is 30. The only thing that is different between these two charts is sell and magic number. You see, this place is sell, the magic number is 2. This place is buy, the magic number is 1. Apart from that, every other thing is the same. Now, for people who want to be trading indices, I have a lot of clients that trade indices in South Africa. So, but if you want to trade indices on Forex for You, please, Forex for You doesn't allow people trading cents with indices. You must trade dollar. So please, you can't have less than $5,000 if you want to trade indices. I won't lie to you. With my strategy, you have up to minimum of $5,000 up to infinity. So, and when you are trading indices, these are the settings I use for indices. These are the settings I use for indices. So this settings is like this, and that's how we are going to use. This is the preset I'm going to explain. But if you don't have up to that, you are using cent. Don't go to you will not even see indices on your chart for cent. And now look at attention I gave here. The above presets are considered to be used with currency pairs that has less than 10 pip. That means all these settings I did for currency here on top here, all this for currency, you can only use it for a pair that doesn't have up to 10 pips. Once a pair have up to 10 pips, you can't use them again. Then it becomes a little bit advanced. You understand? Which I'm going to explain in future. Not now, because we are just started using the product. So I don't need to make things complicated for you. So these are the pairs you can trade. I've done my findings on Forex for You and FX Time. These are the pairs that their spread are less than 10 pips. So you can trade all this. And the second one is the preset of indices I showed you above. Let me quickly scroll there. This is indices. This is working with NASDAQ, Dow Jones, and S&P. That's what we use to trade them, and we are making good return on it. I have some of my students here in South Africa that are making up to 10-15% on indices per month. So I wouldn't say you should join there. You should join them. Those students that have been with me for a year or 2 years that They are even using the lower version of the software, but I guide them. Now, having shown you everything on this manual, I'm going to release the mic for people to ask me a few questions. Then I will go to the second phase of the webinar where you will see me. I will log in to my server. I'm going to demonstrate to you because I need to add some trade this night before market start. So I'm going to give us just 2 minutes for all of us to ask questions. Okay, then let me call your name. Let me call your name. BC, what is the question, please?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Polari.
Yes.
You made mention that the system does not understand more than 3 digits.
No, no. What I mean is that the system understands digits, not denomination. For example, if you put 500 cents and $500, Forex, I mean, MT4 doesn't understand what is called dollar or cent. MT4 is dealing with 500. That is 3 digits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, thank you.
Yeah, okay. Any other question? Oluwatosin. Oluwatosin, please. Any other question? Okay, Oluwatosin doesn't answer any question. Gerard. No, I'm going to load it on the group. So everybody have to download it, please. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. DD percent. Yeah, I'm going to explain now. Yeah, I'm going to use DD. I'm going to explain DD after the lecture. I'm going to explain it. It's very, very okay. I'm really happy. Then any other question? If there's no question, I'll move to second phase. Mr. Oluwatosin Oyelese, you raise up your hand, but you have not asked a question. Okay, let's move to second phase of the class. So let me mute everybody again. Now, the second phase is that I want to practicalize what I've discussed so far. So let's say, hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I'm hearing you now. Okay, Mr. Oluwatosin.
Yes, I think I was having issues earlier. Okay, so thank you very much. So
Yeah.
I've had my software set up.
Okay.
Thursday.
Okay.
But then yesterday I saw that my AWS I couldn't use the VPS, but I have an Azure account, so I set up my VPS on Microsoft Azure using the same settings.
Okay.
And then I shut down what do you call it, the AWS one.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can use any VPS, but because AWS is free, that's why I tell people to use it.
I understand.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to be sure that the new setup won't mess up, because I noticed I have some pending trades. I mean, because it's the weekend and there's no trade in the weekend, so by tomorrow everything should start trading again. So I just wanted to be sure that
Yes.
VP won't affect.
No. VPS is just a computer where you put things. It doesn't affect anything.
All right.
Yeah. But how much is your capital?
$200.
That's 20,000 cents.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to do setup for my own personal account that I've been running. It's not my account, it's one of my student accounts, but that's what I'm going to use for the practical of the class this night. So everybody will just be very careful, get a pen and a paper so that you can see how it's applicable to your capital by the time I'm done. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to move to second phase of the we are going to move to the second phase of the project now. Now, the second phase is that I want to start practical something. My own capital in the account I want to show is 100,000 cents. 100,000 cents, that is 6-digit capital. Either in cent or in dollar, is just 6 digits. So I'm going to log into my VPS, and I'm going to switch between my screen, the screen I'm sharing. So bear with me. So now I'm going to close the screen we are sharing for now. Then I'm going to share new screen that will show us. Okay, let me first of all activate that screen. That is new server, no. Folarin, no. Victor, yeah. Let me show. Dex. Oh, I'm going to share this screen. I'm logging into my. This is my AWS. I'm logging into my AWS. I think everybody can see the screen. Please, can you see the screen? Good.
Yes, we can see.
Okay. All right. Now, this is account I'm trading. This account I'm trading. And you can see my capital. Let me scroll up. Okay, let's scroll down. Let me scroll down. Yeah, this is the capital I'm trading. I told you it's 100,000 cents, which I'm going to prove to all of us before. But this account has been traded maybe close to 3 months. And this is the floats for now, for as at this night. And if you look at what I'm trading, let me scroll back on this chart because it's 100,000 cents. So I open a few pairs. This is one. I use bull on this account. That's why you are seeing 3 charts. But nobody should use bull, please. Nobody should use bull. Bull is a what do we call it? Grid strategy. And for people who are not professional, if you use grid for now, it can cause a problem. Let's just stick with Edging Pro for now. When it is time for us to use grid, I will tell you guys. And if you don't have up to 50,000 cents above, I will not even allow you to use grid strategy. So you can see I'm trading pounds. You can see this pounds is buy and sell. USD shelf buy and sell because I'm edging with those 2 charts. So I'm trading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs like that. And those 6 pairs are already giving me 18 charts. Remember, because I opened, this is 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm trading 10 pairs on 100,000 cents. So those are the 10 pairs I'm trading. But remember that I've not even exhausted the capacity I have to trade with my money. Despite the fact that I use 10, I open 10, and that 10 is about 30 charts. Because multiplied by 3 by 10 is 30 charts. You can look at my margin level. I still have 19,520% margin level. And if you look at my equity, if you look at my margin, if you look at my free margin, you will see that it's like I'm risking nothing. I'm using almost zero balance to trade the account. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show us how we are going to use the preset and how we are going to apply the preset, install the preset, and use the preset for ourselves. Okay, now I want to add another pair of currency to my trade because I have to do that. So the first thing I'll do is to come to chart, come to forex. But remember, I must add a currency that doesn't have above 10 spread. Like it's in the manual. So don't just bother yourself. Everything is in the manual. So when you want to install, you just install. Let me use pound shelf. So I will add pound shelf 2 times. Pound shelf. Yeah, 2 times. Why 2 times? Because I want to edge. Remember, I want to edge. So now I click this. I want to make it 1 hour. It doesn't really matter because our software doesn't use time frame. But I normally like to put everything in 1 hour. Reason being that make my screen look organized than 1 minute. Now I've put the 2 charts. Now what am I going to do now is the first chart. It will always be a buy chart. Like I said, this is a bull software, but I'm not going to use bull anymore. This is my Agent Pro. Right click on it and say attach to screen to chart. Yes, I want to attach it to chart. You see. Okay, before I do this, because if I want to load now, I'm going to load my old preset. I want you to know how to deal with preset. So now let me quickly go back to the manual. I'm going to change what I'm sharing now. I'll share new thing. So I'm going back to the manual. I've shared the manual. I think did we see the manual now? Hello.
No, sir. No.
Okay, no problem. I'm coming. I'm going to see the manual. Okay, I'm coming. I can see that we are not seeing the manual. Okay, let me show it again. Let me try it again. Okay, this one. Okay, did we see the manual now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you can see this is the currency I picked. Please, somebody should.
I can't see the manual yet.
No,
I've seen it now.
okay, good. Now this is a pound chef I pick. It's part of what I listed here. Now the first thing is when you get the manual, and it depends on you. Remember my capital is 100,000 cents, so I need to come to capital of 100,000 cents, 10K up, and this is my preset. Once you click here, download the preset. It will show you buy and sell presets. So I want to download these 2 presets. So I'll download them one by one. Then I'll download the second one. You can see I've downloaded the sell and the buy. Good. But remember, I downloaded from 10K up. So if you don't have up to $10,000 or 10,000 cents, you can't use this preset. Please don't use it. If you have less than, if you have less than 10,000, no, if you have like 8,000, you can still use it. 8,000 cents to up, use it. But if you have below 8,000, don't use this preset. Okay. Now, if I close this, I think you are seeing my screen. Did you see how I downloaded the preset? Hello? Okay.
We didn't see it.
You didn't see how I downloaded the preset?
Yeah, I didn't see it well, sir. Sorry, I didn't see it well.
Okay. Now this is a okay, let me go back. There's no problem. Did you see the manual now?
Yes.
This is the manual. Then what you are going to do now is to pick a preset that goes along with your capital. Now like I'm trading with 10K above. This is 10K up. You click download preset. I've already designed the preset for everybody.
Okay, thank you. I've seen it.
You click download preset. Once you click download preset, it's going to download into your computer. It's not downloading on your server. It's downloading on your computer. So now what do we want to do now is you open your downloaded file. Sorry, it's not like this. You go to let me come here. Did you see my, let me ask if you see it first. Did you see my downloaded folder? Did you see it? If you don't see it, just tell me you don't see it.
Yeah, we can see it.
You can see it.
Yeah.
You saw what I clicked?
Buy, sell,
Yes. I needed only buy sell. That's what I downloaded. So I'm going to copy those two I don't need them on my computer, I need it on my server. I'll cut it. Once I cut it out of my server, out of my computer, then I'm going to go back to my server. I'm going back to my server. Now I'm going to stop working on the screen. I'm going to change my screen to server now. What is my server? Where is my server? I'm coming. Let me see my server. Okay, this is my server. Did you see my server?
Yeah.
Good. Then remember that I've cut the preset I downloaded on my laptop. Then I'll come to File, Open Data Folder. Then I'll come to MQF4. Then I'll come to Presets. Then I'm going to drop my preset here, which is buy and sell I downloaded from the manual. You can see that, did you see the buy and sell that it has already been pasted here? Did you see it?
Yes.
Good. Then after you do that, I close it. I don't need it anymore. Now that is when I can use the server. Now I can use the preset now. Then pound shelf. Now I'm going to put my software on the first one. Then when I put it on the first one, I'm going to load. I want to load the preset now. Now I'm going to load buy, and I'll say open. Did you see? He has opened all the preset. Then I'll say what? I'll say okay. And you see the software smiling. I'm done with that. Then I'll go to second chart. I'll attach my software, Agent Pro. Then I'll say okay. Then I'll say load. Then I'll come to sell, because the second chart is for selling. I will say open, and you can see that sell and magic number is now 2. So there won't be contradiction between the two charts. Then I'll say okay. That is all. That means I've installed software, I've installed the preset on that two charts. When market start now, pound shelf will start trading with other one I've set up. I think, is that clear, please? Is that clear? Is that clear to every one of us? Good. Now, good. So now let me try another one again for us to understand. Let me pick another pair. I think a card is part of them. New Zealand dollar. Let me see. Okay, New Zealand dollar is part of them. Then I'll open New Zealand dollar twice. I'll open that pair twice. Then let me change them to 1 hour. 1 hour. Sorry, 1 hour. Then sorry. And that one to 1 hour, just for neatness. You can add. I can add it to it like this. It doesn't really matter. Then the first one, always make your first chart to be a buy chart. So click on my click on my software, then put it on the chart. Then I just need to come here and click buy setting, and you can see magic number is 1. First order is buy. Everything is as I program it. Then I'll say okay. Then you see the software is smiling. When market start now, New Zealand dollar will be start trading. Second chart, I place it. Please, somebody is disturbing us with the mic. Mute your mic. The second chart will be selling, and I'll put it sell, and I'm going to come here and say load sell. I'll open it, and you can see that the first order has changed to sell, and magic number has changed from 1 to 2. So I say okay. Now I've installed these two pairs along with what I've been trading before. This is how you are going to be setting up your account. But for now, if you have 10,000 cents, you can do 3 charts, 3 pairs. Sorry, if you have 10,000 cents, you can do 3 pairs, and that 3 pairs means you are going to have 6 charts. 6 charts, and you put buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell on them with a preset of 10,000 above, which I use now. If you have 20,000 cents, you can put 6 charts. I mean, sorry, you can put 6 pairs. 6 pairs. So sometimes if you are confusing based on your capital, you can talk to me private chat, or you can talk to me on group, and you be patient. There's no need for you to rush. There's no need for you to risk your money. So try to ask questions. I really like people that ask questions. It's very fantastic way of learning. That okay, for Larry, last week I put 10,000 cents in my account. This week I'm putting another 10,000 cents in my account. I'm going to have 20,000 cents. What do you want me to do? I will tell you, go back to the manual, pick another 3 pairs that I've listed for you, and you add those 3 pairs to the chart, and you mean that you remember that each chart comes with 2, I mean each pair comes with 2 charts. That means if you are adding 3 pairs, you are going to open 6 charts. One pair we have buy chart, sell chart. The second pair we have buy chart, sell chart. The third pair we have buy chart, sell chart, making 6 charts for 3 pairs. I think we understand what I'm saying, sir. Anybody in the house? Did we understand the lecture? Good. Okay, so now that is how we set up the EA. Please, when you collect, yes?
Dario,
Yeah?
what about somebody that wants to trade gold on 10,000 cents? Don't mention it. They can use 2 pairs, just the currency and gold?
Yes, they can use, no, with 10,000 cents, right? With 10,000 cents, they can run 3 pairs. They can run gold, they can run pounds USD and USD Japanese yen. I just mentioned name. You can pick any of the pair inside the manual with gold. But your settings now will be the same thing. But remember that gold has its own settings in the manual. So you need to go and download the preset for gold. You cannot use preset for currency to trade gold. There will be catastrophe. But you can trade gold and 2 other pairs together with your 10,000 cents. I think it's okay. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Delola?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Now, that is how, like me now, I have 100,000 cents in my account. So I can trade, if I said 10,000 cents will trade 3 pairs. 3 pairs. 10,000 cents is going to trade 3 pairs. How much 10,000 am I going to see? And in 100,000, I will see 10. That means I can trade up to 30 pairs. Up to 30 pairs. But I won't trade 30 pairs because you don't have to be greedy. You must put a allowance as in breathing space for your capital. Like now, I just want to trade only 15 to 18 pairs. I'm going to add other pairs this night after the lecture. I just want to trade between 15 to 18 pairs. It's okay because I put it automatic. I don't even go and look at my screen. So why should I be so greedy about opening everything and exhaust my capital at once? So we need to learn from that. You don't need to exhaust all your capital. Like that 10,000 cents, you can open up to 5 pairs with 10,000, but that means you have maximized all the allowance for your capital to breathe in the market. So just put it at 3 at a time. Maybe after a month or 2, you look at exposure, which I'm going to show us now. So I think the lecture is okay. We understand from the concept, we understand from the beginning. Please, yes or no? Did you understand everything?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to do now is there's a question from one of us that asks about what is DD. Now, I'm going to talk about the DD now. So, let me go back to my... Okay. Now, if you look at my account, let me come to my history. Account history. I will say all history. Now, I've clicked all history. From here, you will see how I've been doing with this account. There was a time we withdraw the money when you need your money. If you trade carefully in the market, if you are not greedy and you understand that you are doing investment, not a lotto, you will not lose your money. When people tell me that my forex is dangerous, yes, it's dangerous. Every business is dangerous, but forex is my account wipe. I normally ask them, what did you do? Because for the past 8 years, I've never wiped my account. When I need my money, look at this area. This is October 2020, October 29. I withdrew my money. When I need money, I withdrew it from my capital, from my platform. I go and spend it for my business. When I make a profit, I bring it back to forex. You see, that's the way I trade. And if you look at this 100,000 I'm telling you, which is $1,000, I deposited it in January 7, 2021, which is this. I withdrew this October 29, 2020. So there's nothing to hide. If you are a good trader, you don't need to hide your statement for anybody. So when I see some trader, they will tell you, no, I can't show you my statement. Just come and let me train you. I don't believe in that. You should be, as a trader, you should be proud of showing people what you are doing. You understand? Now, if you look at January 7, February 7, that is 1 month. March 7, that is 2 months. April 7, that is 3 months. This account is 3 months old. Now, let's see what has happened about the DD. Okay, let me now right click on this account and say save as detail report. We want to see the report on the desktop. Okay, let's say detail report on the desktop. Okay, yes, replace it. Good. Okay, now it's here. I'll ask you if you see the statement. If you don't see the statement, did you see the statement now on your screen? Okay, everybody saw the statement, please. Good. Now let's scroll down. And analyze what is DD. Now, how do you know your return over investment? There are many mistakes that many traders are making when it comes to forex. And I'm going to set it clear, and I'm going to set it clean for all of us now. You can analyze how the software perform. What did you expose in your market from your capital? What is your return? Now, if you look at here, gross profit is $143. That's the profit I make on this money. Gross loss is $111. I don't want to mind the point. And the net profit, as I'm talking now, is 31 something. But this one is confusing. The reason why it's confusing is that because I've done some withdrawal in 2020. So if I want to get the actual things, I think I should come to somewhere here. No, withdrew. Okay, it's still showing some withdrawal here. But I'm going to show you what I have done, what I've made in this. But what did I risk? This is maximum drawdown. This is the DD we are talking about. For somebody that asks the question, this is the DD, relative drawdown. That means the software has exposed 1.4% of my capital to trade. And how much is 1.4%? That is $15. $15.93 or 94 cents. $15.94. Out of $1,000, the software exposed $15.94. Now, if the software exposed, this is my DD. I think let me ask question first before I keep on going on. Did we understand what I mean here? Please just say yes if you understand what I meant here.
Yes.
Good. So you are going to look at your when you extract your statement, you can do that once in a month. You look at your relative drawdown, that means the float, the maximum float you add is 1.4. Then that means that's what you risk. Despite the fact that I have 100,000 in my account, I risk 1,593 cents. So, and the percentage of what I risk is 1.4% of my capital. Then how much did I made? Now, for me to get accurate answer, let's go back to the chart. Now, this is what I've made. You can see the profit. No, this one too is not going to be accurate because you can see withdraw. The withdrawal of I did last year is still affecting my calculation. So let me go back to my trade, and you can see 1,139. $113,967. You remember a cent. If we calculate what I've made on that 100,000 is $139. $139.67. That is my profit. Now I risk $15 to get $139. Now, what is that? If I want to calculate my return over investment now, it will be return over investment now should be able to give me, I don't know, let me see if, okay, let's see if we are still seeing my screen. I want to bring out a calculator. Calc. So here now I think you are seeing my calculator, right? Are you okay? Yes. So now let's go back to what we saw here. I have risked 159,1593.97 cents. That is what I risk, and my profit is my profit is 139. No, it will be 13967. that is 139.67. no, it won't be point, it will be 13967.15. okay, 13967.15. That's the profit. If you remove that from what is here, I'm going to get my 100,000 back. 13967, yeah, point 13967, yeah, yes. So now if you see now, if I want to get my profit, it will be 1593.97 multiplied by 100 divided by no, it will be 13967.15 multiplied by 100 divided by 1593.97. That will give me the accurate return over my investment. So let's quickly do that, which is 13967.15. No. I wrote 9 3 times. 13967.15 multiplied by 100 is equal to this divided by 1593.97, and it's going to give me this. That is almost 876% return over investment. How can that be? Because if you look at 13967.15, that is $139 profit. And how much did I invested? $15. That's my maximum drawdown. That's how you calculate. You can't calculate because you put 100,000 in your account and you are now using it to calculate. That's a wrong calculation because you didn't invest all your 100,000. Though you put all your 100,000 as a capital in your account, but the software used $15 out of the money. So that's what you risk out of that 100,000 is what we call drawdown. I think that will answer the question of my brother. Hello? Okay, so that is all we have tonight. If you now have question, let's ask the question again. Then we close the webinar at this stage.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the explanation is relevant.
Okay.
So, my question is the manual.
Yeah.
Are you going to send it to us?
Yes, the manual I'm going to send immediately I finish the class now. I'm going to send the manual on the group and everybody can download. Yes, amen, sir. Any other question? Hello, sir.
Sorry, please, I just want to know with a capital of like $200, what
Yeah.
would be your expectation? Maybe like on a monthly basis, an average.
Okay. Now let me now tell you. Many people normally ask me that question, and I normally tell people that that is one of the reasons I normally know who is a liar in the industry. You can have a range of profit, but you can never have a fix. And each month profit will be different. For example, we are not the one that owns the market. On January, you can make 3%. On February, you can make 10%. So if somebody now tell you that invest in my project, every month I will give you 10%, it's a lie, because every month cannot be the same. But with my software, I normally target between 2.5 to 10% per month. Some month I'm going to make 2.5. Some month I'm making 5%. Some month I make, even I've seen a month I make 12%. But my calculator is, my target is between 2.5 to 10% per month. And I didn't calculate, like I said it in my first video webinar, I don't like calculating monthly. I normally calculate biannual and annual return. Biannual and annual return I meant is that per month, per 6 months, I'm calculating 24% of my capital, which there's no bank in the world can give me. Or per annum, I'm calculating 50 to 60% return per year. And I won't lie to you guys, since I've been trading with my software, even with old version, there's no year I don't hit 60% per year of my capital. There's no year. I've not seen that year. For 8 years, I've been using my software because I don't risk too much. I don't be greedy. I let my system work, and I go to the street and hustle again. So there's no way you not make between 50 to 80%. Sometimes I've seen a year I hit 90% per annum. Because market or per year, per month, per day, they are different results. So your question, let me make it simple. In a month, be thinking of between 2.5 to 10% per month. But I can't give you fixed return. Is that clear? Hello?
Very clear. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other question? BC?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, this is BC.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify on the DD.
Okay.
When we say DD is the maximum amount that, on worst case scenario, that you can lose if the thing is on the negative side.
Yes. We can put it like maximum drawdown is maximum you can lose. But remember that you can't say we can't use lose in the sense that sometimes if you don't close a floating trade can come back to be profit. Let me give you an instance. I think like December last year, my floating trade is about $50. By end of December, my floating trade became $5. Can you imagine that if I close it on December, when I saw 50, then that's when I lose money. But because I don't even close my trade. Everything adjusts and become almost zero before I close it and take my profit. But maximum drawdown is like maximum risk or maximum thing you can lose from your capital. You can put it like that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question? Yes?
Yeah, just wanted to ask for a favor.
Okay. Okay.
I don't verify my account today, already, so most of what you're talking about today are new to me, more or less.
Okay.
But then again, I would verify. Is it possible for us to have on the group where we have like each of the videos by the step of setting up, and then if anybody has a form of difficulty at any point, they know okay, this is where we are, because I know they are, but then I feel they are all more random videos.
Yeah. Yes. Inside the manual, all the video you need to set up Everything on your own is inside the manual. Everything based on your capital. Even the preset, the new video, the new chart, I mean the new manual I did now, all the preset is there. But you can still ask questions on the group, or if you want to direct the question to me directly, you can private chat me directly, and I'll tell you or refer you to the area you get the solution on the manual.
And what about where to use the AWS DPS? All that, is it all in manual? Where we get to use that or what?
Yes, everything is in the manual. Hello, you're welcome. Any other question?
Yes, I have a question, sir.
Okay, madam.
Thank you, sir. Please, I want to ask, you mentioned indices, as in if one has up to like $5,000,
Yeah.
one can trade indices.
Yes.
And also you mentioned that even at that, that if one has like that amount to, or maybe up to $10,000, one can still continue to trade capital. What I want to ask now is that, can one trade capital and indices together if one has up to that $5,000?
Yes. You see, capital is just an English. Indices is instrument. So let's just face indices. If you have up to $5,000, you can trade indices. In fact, I won't lie to you. None of my students in South Africa trade currency, and I'll tell you the reason. You see, indices, because many of us we like money too much. So many of my students here in South Africa, they have up to $10,000 in their account. Most of them, because they are big people working in the bank here. They are the ones using the software here in South Africa. And to God who made me, if not because of Delola, I think many of us will not even have opportunity to use the software. And I'll tell you the reason. The software, I sell the software in South Africa for $10,000. I can show you the receipts of people that use my software in South Africa. 10,000 rand. And 10,000 rand as at this night, that is 300,000 naira. So, and this is the same software Adelola said we should be giving to all our friends, our brothers everywhere in the world for free. You understand? So, many people that bought it here, they don't want to trade currency because currency doesn't bring good return. Some of them will be saying 2.5 is not enough for me. I bought the software for 300,000. How will I be making 2.5 every month or 3 every? Where will I make my capital back? Where will I make my investment back? So most of them trade indices. And indices, there's a lady that works with Standard Chartered Bank here in South Africa. She put $8,000 in month of March, and to my surprise, at the end of the March, she started first week of March. It's not even the first day of March. I remember the day she funded the account. And at the end of the March, she told me that her return is $2,000 profit. But when you are trading indices, you can't trade auto. I won't lie to you. Don't even try to trade full auto. You have to trade what we call semi-auto. That means you have to sit in front of your computer and analyze market. And that one I normally do as a special class for them because they must enjoy what they use their money to buy. So if tomorrow you want to trade indices, I will put you through. Apart from the fact that you have the setting, you have the preset, you have everything, I must put you through how you are going to be in a particular group where you are going to be seeing how the market is going to behave today and what exposure can you have. But indices is for big boys. I won't lie to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah. I'm with you. Hello.
I am assuming when you talk about indices, are you talking about synthetic indices like binary or like Dow Jones and things like that? What's the difference?
No, there's a difference. You see, you know that, like you said, synthetic indices. Synthetic indices, they are more dangerous, but as the software can handle it. My software can handle. As I'm talking to you now, I have 2 clients that want to use my software for volatility, synthetic boom, but all those assets, they are not running on Meta 4, they are running on Meta 5, and my software is on Meta 4. So now I'm trying to convert the software for them for Meta 5. But you see, when I'm talking about indices, as regard to today's lecture, I'm talking about Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and S&P 500. Yes, sir. Any other question?
I sent you a private chat. Maybe at the end of the session.
Yeah, I will respond to you at the end of the section. Any other question? If we don't have a question, we need to call it off tonight.
Sorry, one last question.
Yeah?
Are these software compatible with Apple laptops?
You see, Apple is a very cumbersome platform. As I'm talking to you now, I'm using both Apple and Windows. I'm doing the meeting on the my server, which is running Windows 10, and I'm reading some chart on Apple. Apple doesn't support most things, and if you look at the situation, the scenario now, you need to even create a VPS. So you don't even need Apple, because you create a VPS that is running Windows. That's where you are going to host your platform, host your setup. So peradventure, you don't need Apple. If at all you have Apple, your software is on server, AWS server, which is running Windows 10. Did you understand?
Okay, so one cannot use Apple.
You can't use Apple. Yes. Any other question? Okay, in the absence of no question, can we call it tonight? Can we call it, can I say good night to everyone? And we have a wonderful week ahead of us. Yeah, good night.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good night. Bye-bye. Yeah.